all of high school in under 5 minutes? Well, I did some searching, and ultimately what I discovered is that our journey here has essentially had 3 really important steps. The first step was embracing our unique traits. The next was discovering who we are. And the final step is now, the part where we seize the reins and take control of the future. But let's take it back to square one and talk a little bit about our origin stories. Now, it's no great surprise that we're all loaded with our own unique skills, traits, and attributes. And I'm not just talking about physical abilities, being able to run really fast or play an instrument. I'm talking about the little things. The class of 2016 is home to some of the most kind, caring, intelligent, and frankly funniest people I've ever met. And the best part is, we've all found a place. Whether it be with our stellar athletics programs, who represented us on and off the field, and who captured us our first titles in women's volleyball and soccer. Our exuberant drama students, whose shows earned us some serious recognition at Drama Fest and the Danny Awards. Our star musicians in band, choir, and orchestra. Our genius academic teams, from FBLA to robotics to Science Olympiad to my home of speech and debate. To our nationally recognized FBLA, AG, and JROTC programs, or even just among our friends. Our achievements have been astronomical. But the reason we succeed isn't because of some secret trick that only we here at Clovis East know. The reason we succeed is because of one thing, and that's passion. And the reason we have that passion is because we are in the right place and the right atmosphere to fully make use of those unique traits. But part of being unique is becoming your own person, and that's where step 2 kicks in, self-discovery. Now, it's no great secret that along the course of this long and sometimes tedious ride that we call high school, we all found bits and pieces of ourselves and attempted to glue them together to have a fuller picture of who we are. But another crucial lesson we learned in the process was how to resist pressure. Now, we're bombarded with pressure from all angles. Our peers, our parents, our teachers, most of them with good intentions. But at the end of the day, the crucial lesson that we learned was that sometimes you have to resist other people's pressures in order to become your own person. Now, Steve Jobs, the inventor of the turtleneck, actually has a really good quote. He said that your time is limited, so don't waste it living someone else's life. Don't be trapped by dogma, which is living with the results of other people's opinions. Never let anyone else's opinion drown out your own inner voice. And he was right. We learned that no matter what labels we were given or what hardships we fought through, that at the end of the day, it's our unique self that shone through the darkness. We learned that no matter who tried to make us conform or be content with mediocrity, that we overcame expectations and fully discovered ourselves. Now, for me, this was the most important part, and I and so many others learned that once we take into account who we are and accept our true selves, we are capable of almost anything. Now, this isn't something that's taught to us in class. This is something that we simply must learn as we mature, a rite of passage. And ironically enough, it's not the tangible things we're taught that make a difference, though they do help. But the real reason that high school shapes us so much is because it forces us to put all the pieces together and take control of our future. Now, I'm not a time traveler. I don't know how many of you are. I'm not from the future nor the past, nor do I know what will happen. But I can tell you this, our futures are bright. Now, why am I so optimistic? Well, I'm optimistic because I know that because of what we've collectively experienced, that we are a class of people unlike anything else, with unique traits and who, through self-discovery, have extreme potential. Now, there are those 2 words again, uniqueness and self-discovery. See, we've come full circle, but where do we go from there? Well, walking out of here today, I want to leave you with a few words. Now, high school is just a tiny portion of our lives, and we still have so much more to learn, to grow, and to accomplish. But at the end of the day, high school is important. Not because of how well we did on tests, or our grades, or how many times we were tardy. Those things will fade into the past. The reason high school is so important is because it makes us who we are. It molds us. It forces us to go through these things that ultimately make us us. Now, look around us. All the people we've met, all the things we've experienced, and all the things we've accomplished. And you'll start to realize that the class of 2016 is full of some of the most unique and special people you'll ever meet. And that's because we have all of the traits I mentioned. Well, this is it. And I know it's a little cheesy, but I guess all that's left to say is this. Keep going against the grain and embracing what makes you unique, and you can accomplish just about anything. Thank you.